Hey friends, welcome back. I've taken a little bit of an unexpected break, and you can probably hear in my voice why I've been sick since the day after Christmas, so it hasn't been the ideal start to 2023, but here I am. I'm going to do my best to get through this voiceover. Now, I filmed this spread before Christmas, hence all the use of my December supplies. This is week 48 in my 2022 album, so I'm still going in 2022. I haven't started on my 2023 album. I'm so close to being finished with this album. I'm just going to finish that before I start on the next one. So I've got a few different supplies here. Some of them come from Citrus Twist kits, both old and new. And I've also got a few printable cards here because I didn't have a whole lot of 4x6 cards in my actual December daily stash. So I printed a bunch of them. I think both of the ones I end up using on today's spread are from an older Ellie Edwards December kit. I think it's a mini kit, and I can't remember which one. I'm sorry, I just printed them out, just a bunch from all different places. I had ones from Ellie Edwards and Citrus Twist, and I think I had Studio Calico and In a Creator Bubble. I had a whole bunch, and they all just sat in a pile. This week was one of the first weeks of December, and we actually got away for a little trip. So most of those photos came from the one weekend rather than an entire week, but I'm totally okay with that. I did document that trip in a traveler's notebook as well, but I have no issue doubling up on photos to put in my Project Life album as well. So the first 4x6 card I did there had two smaller photos, and I just used some washi tape from my stash. The kind of color scheme for this spread was pretty much based on this little, I don't know what they are, they look like measuring tapes. It was a very old card from Citrus Twist, and I really did kind of finally want to use it. I thought it worked really nicely with the photo of Shane and our cocktails, so that's kind of where I'm going. So you're going to see a lot of green. The washi tape was the start of that. I decided to use the actual kind of measuring tape card itself to make kind of a just a fillery kind of card with some good cheer words on it. Those were from the actual Citrus Twist kit from 2022, but they're actual simple stories kind of thickers. Now I had this kind of, I guess it's like a quote card for my title card. I wanted to put the two photos down the bottom, but I really loved this quote card, and I thought it worked so nicely for this week because we saw a lot of family this week. It just kind of made sense for it to be the title card. So I thought I could just add some alphas and a label sticker there from Rosie Studios. I thought I could just add it to it and kind of be done with it, but I decided it was kind of not working, have everything kind of bunched up at the top of it. So I've decided to trim a little bit off the bottom, which means I can then add some extra cardstock onto the top. This is from scrapbook.com, from their kind of paper pad, 6x8 paper pad. And so I'm going to add a little bit onto the top. It gives me a chance to add in some red, because there is a little bit of red in that kind of measuring tape card as well. It gives me the chance to add some red, but also to have a little bit of extra room to add those alphas and labels. I ended up trimming down the red cardstock to a 4x6 and then adding my other card on top of it rather than adding the strip onto the top of the kind of quote card, and it meant that I kind of had this shelf that I could tuck things in behind. So I added my alphas on top and I kind of tucked that label in behind. You can see though I didn't actually tuck it in, I just cut a piece off and then nested it on top there so it looks like it goes in behind. It just means it's not quite so bulky. I did just stamp my dates on there. They probably could have been like neater, but it is what it is at this point. I was kind of trying to go as quick as I can because I had visitors arriving that morning. I'm going to add a couple of stickers from Mittens and Mistletoe and again they were out of the Citrus Twist kit, so they probably were a collection that I wouldn't necessarily have picked for myself because there's a lot of kind of wintry themed stickers in there, so I'm kind of picking some non-wintry stickers. I've got a little Mary banner, again just to add a little bit of red back into there, and I did add a sticker that says all is bright onto our photo of Lakeside, Queenstown, and that's where we were for our break. I've really only got my journaling card left to do. The photo down the bottom was just a haul from Kmart. There wasn't really enough room on there to add any embellishing, but I did decide to add a little stamp, a little bit of repeat stamping onto our cocktail photo. The stamp says cheers. It seems appropriate. That again is from Citrus Twist, and I'm just stamping with some Moonlight White ink. It shows up really well on my printing because I print at home on Canon Photo Glossy 2 paper, so that ink is just my perfect white for stamping on photos. So I went and ran my journaling card through my typewriter. I ended up with this kind of gap, and it was just the way that the typing kind of ended up, so I wanted to kind of fill it up with stickers or a sticker. The camper van wasn't super appropriate. We didn't go camping, but we were on holiday, so I figured that was as close as it was going to get. And that's the spread all done. So I've only got a few more to go for 2022. You can expect to see these over the next week or so, if my voice holds out. Hey, thanks for watching today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. If you want to keep watching, I'm going to leave a couple videos on screen. Otherwise, I'll see you again very soon. Bye.